Hello everyone, I am Muskan Gupta with my co-presenters Tisha Singhal, Ritamra Virmani and Shivani Rawal are going to present our topic budget for salaried personnel. Now starting with introduction, the budget 2020 was presented by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman ji, which leaves more income in the hands of the taxpayer, especially the salaried individuals. The salaried individuals is provided with the additional tax options like reduced in the tax go out and meeting the long-term financial goals of the taxpayers. To improve the taxing, to improve the tax collection, to improve the taxing, to minimize litigation, to increase compliance and reduce the necessary tax burdens on the individuals or taxpayers, the government aims to rationalize the provisions of the direct tax laws. Individual taxpayers are hoping for fiscal benefits. This statement was said by Sandeep Jhunjhunwala, the director of Nange Andersons, in an interview. Now, the next slide is also continued with introduction. Is the salaried middle class getting shortchanged? Middle class is that section of the population who have less income in the hands and huge tax burdens huge tax burdens. The various tax slabs introduced in 2020 budget are that 2.5 lakh to 5 lakh earning are taxed at the rate of 5%. Can the salaried middle class expect any respite in budget 2020? The budget 2020 has widened the tax slabs. In the first slab, the income ranging between 2.5 lakh to 10 lakh are taxed at the rate of 10%, while in the another tax slab, the individuals or taxpayers earning ranging between 10 lakh to 20 lakh or 5 lakh to 20 lakh are taxed at the rate of 20%. How are the high earners going to be taxed? The special rich people whose earning are more than 2 crore are taxed at the 35%. Will an expansion in personal income tax slab help in economic growth? This is the very main question. With the expansion in the personal income growth, with the expansion in the growth, or with the expendable income of the taxpayers, the purchasing power of the individual will rise, which will lead to the high income float in the float of the money, and it will also help in income generation and will also help in economic growth. Now, further slides will be proceeded by Ritamra Virmani.
My name is Ritamra Virmani and I am going to explain estimation of budget for salaried. Addition in the workforce of atomic energy. Over 2,300 more personnel will be added in the workforce of Atomic Energy Department. New jobs in the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. There will be an addition of over 1,600 personnel in the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting between March 2019 to March 2021. The workforce of Home Ministry is likely to be increased, excluding the Cabinet, police forces and the Union territories. Highest jobs are estimated to be in policy. The highest 79,353 jobs are estimated to be created in policing and 3,886 jobs are estimated to be created in Culture Ministry. Jobs are to be created in different departments. Jobs are likely to be created in the Department of Culture Ministry, Department of Space, Department of Revenue. Estimation of farmer welfare. A total of 1,766 new jobs are estimated to be created in the Department of Agriculture, Corporation and Farmers Welfare. Budget focuses mainly on three themes. The budget is woven around three prominent themes: to seek better standards of living with access to health, education and better jobs. Further slides will be explained by Shivani Rawal.
Here is Shivani Rawal explaining income tax slips of financial year 2020-21. Now, if you are claiming deductions and exemptions, then your income tax slips is up to 2.5 lakh. For individual, there is a nil. For senior citizen, there is a nil. And for super senior citizens, there is also nil. For from rupees 2.5 lakh to 3 lakh, there is a 5% for individuals, nil for senior citizens, and nil for super senior citizens. From 3 lakh rupees to 5 lakh rupees, 5% for individuals, 5% for senior citizens, and nil for super senior citizens. Now, from rupees 5 lakh to 10 lakh, there is a 20% for individuals, 20% for senior citizens, and 20% for super senior citizens. Now, from rupees 10 lakh and above, for individual there is a 30% of taxation, for senior citizen there is a 30%, and so for super senior citizen there is also 30% of taxation. Now, If you are not claiming deductions and exemptions, then income tax lives for several income tax rates. Up to 2.5 lakh rupees, there is a nil tax rate. From rupees 2.5 lakh to 5 lakh, there is a 5% of taxation. From rupees 5 lakh to 7.5 lakh, there is a 10% of taxation. From rupees 7.5 lakh to 10 lakh, there is a 15% of taxation. From rupees 10 lakh to 12.5 lakh, there is a 20% of taxation. From rupees 12.5 lakh to 15 lakh, there is a 25% of taxation. And above 15 lakh rupees, there is a 30% of taxation. Now, here is the comparison between new tax rate and existing tax rate. Up to 2.5 lakh rupees, new tax rate will exempt and existing tax rate will also exempt. From rupees 2.5 lakh to 5 lakh, new tax rate will 5%, existing tax rate will 5%. From rupees 5 lakh to 7.5 lakh, new tax rate will 10%, existing tax rate will 20%. From rupees 7.5 lakh to 10 lakh, new tax rate will 15%, existing tax rate will 20%. From rupees 10 lakh to 12.5 lakh, new tax rate will 20%, existing tax rate will 30%. From rupees 12.5 lakh to 15 lakh, 25% is a new tax rate and existing tax rate will 30%. Above 15 lakh rupees, new tax rate will 30% and existing tax rate will 30%. Thank you. Now the further slides will proceed by Disha Singhal.
Hello everyone, I Disha Singhal explaining biggest expectations from budget for salary. So first point is personal income tax. The expanded income tax slabs leads to more disposable income in the hands of taxpayer. Increase in the limit of deduction under section 80C will help the taxpayer to save more money to do more investment, which will increase more demand of goods and services, and it will ultimately rise in economy. Now then comes increase in limit of allowance. The allowance and concessions have not been revised for so long, so there is an expectation among the taxpayers that the allowances may revised upwards, such as children education allowance may rise from 100 rupees to 500 rupees per month per child. Children hostel allowances may rise from 300 rupees to 1500 rupees per month per child, etc. Then comes restoring medical travel allowance. The cost of medical emergencies is increasing and it creates impact on the household budget of taxpayers. In the last budget of financial year 2018 to 19, there was a standard deduction of rupees 40,000, which may rise up to 50,000 in this year, which may rise up to 50,000 in financial year 2019 to 2020. Revision in limit home loan. There are many home buyers who depend upon home loans and they are also looking forward for tax benefits. The set of laws is under the head income from house property restricted up to rupees 2 lakh per annum. But in order to incentivize the taxpayers and home buyers, and in order to boost the economy, there may be a revised limit of rupees 3 lakh per annum, which will help to fulfill the expectation of home buyers. Now the last point is section 80C. The benefits of section 80C will help the benefits of section 80C help the taxpayers to save more money and to do investments along with meeting long-term goals. But the problem is the sections remain constant since 2014 to 15. So in order to boost the economy and for greater investment in capital market, there is a need of revision. There is a need of revision in the sections and in the allowances. The allowance is the current allowance is 1.5 lakh per annum, but it may rise up to 3 lakh per annum to fulfill the demand of taxpayers. Now I would like to conclude that Finance Minister Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman has proposed a new tax regime under with the reduced tax rates for those who are earning up to rupees 15 lakh. So there are tax rates. There are some tax rates such as for those who earning between rupees 5 lakh to 10 lakh, there is a deduction of rupees 20 to 10%. However, the taxpayers can opt for new tax regime, but if they are agree to give up on all concessions and allowances, because which they are being provided under current tax regime. Thank you. There is a deduction of rupees 20 to 10%. However, the taxpayers can opt for new tax regime, but if they are agree to give up on all concessions and allowances, because which they are being provided under current tax regime. Thank you.